tell me? You're gonna tell me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a
and
burger.
Put
You ate
it to rest.
Do it.
Now we know. Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face. But you punch the burger?
I'm gonna throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up.
Come on. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. We've seen him in 2 places.
All right, healthy debate. September 26th, Monday. A little late. I saw the chat. Healthy delay. That's what usually happens when you're going to put somebody in a blender and they delay. It's an old delay tactic in the court system. But let's get right into it. We're going to be joined by our third guest ever, Kelce Keegs. I'd say that Kelce Keegs? Kelly Keegs, maybe. Either way, let's get into the first quarter. We're going to have a live debate. Good? All right, first quarter. All right, once again, welcome in. Kelce Keegs here, okay? Listen,
Hello.
I know there's been a lot of speculation. I'm bringing you in as a fan, somebody who myself enjoyed Taylor Swift, possibly went to a concert, had sweet tickets, no big deal, but little concerned in terms of the behavior, dropping F-bombs on TV, you meet the parents, you're cursing in a couple of minutes, binge eating chicken fingers. This is a behavior that we're going to get into. I have a whole slideshow of this behavior. I'd like to see where you kind of defend this. First off, the cursing on TV. How can you possibly defend that? There are kids watching around you.
Okay, first off, healthy debate. Is you calling me Kelce Keegs instead of Kelly Keegs some kind of tactic for you? Like, are you trying to neg me off the top?
How did I say it wrong? Kelce Keegs?
You're calling me Kelce Keegs when you know my name is Kelly Keegs.
It's just an accent.
Is that
Kelce? Kelly? How do you say it? Help me.
It's Kelly Keegs. Healthy
okay.
healthy debate. Just don't. You know, I see what you're doing here, and I recognize. I just want you to know that I recognize that.
All right.
Healthy debate. Talking about Taylor Swift cursing at a football game. Listen. Everybody gets excited at a football game. She's not on the camera. She's not mic'd up. She's not the one out here setting an example for children while drinking in a suite at a football game with the guy that she's hooking up with down on the field. I don't think that it's her responsibility at all to think of the children in that moment. Healthy debate.
All right, healthy debate. We're going to roll through some stuff here that maybe will change your mind. So cursing obviously has negative effects. Jessica, you want to go to Exhibit 1? Okay, a BYU study. Hearing profanity may lead to more aggressive acts. Floor is yours.
Okay. Healthy debate. Hearing profanity and being unprepared to hear such profanity, I think does, in fact, make you more aggressive. But if you are prepared and if you have a conversation with your parents and you understand that maybe those words aren't always to be used in certain situations, it very much depends on the situation that you're using the word in for it to make sense, for it to be acceptable. I think a football game is acceptable. Healthy debate.
Okay. Now, these aggressive acts, Exhibit 2. This was you over the summer at Taylor's concert. True or false? Okay, that's a curse. Is that what goes on at these shows? This is unedited footage from your Instagram and TikTok. You see a little talk in the bottom. You curse, you do violence.
Yes.
Exhibit 1, very clear.
That's a great exhibit. Healthy debate. I think that that the fire burning and all that actually happened in the parking lot after the concert, which I think says a little bit more to MetLife Stadium than it does actually to Taylor Swift and her fans. I do think that there were some rambunctious people afterwards who just wanted to make it look bad. It's all a part of the ploy to bring Taylor Swift down, to bring down the Swifties, to bring all these people down. And I think that you're participating in that as well right now, Rico. Healthy debate.
All right, fair enough.
Healthy debate, Rico. I'm sorry to inform you that you have been tricked on this video. Okay. The video in the top right, as you can see, me dancing. If you can tell in the background, it's actually the London skyline. I was in London at that time. Taylor has yet to perform in London. Okay. She's only been performing in the United States. So if you're trying to say that this mosh pit is from a Taylor Swift concert that I was at, it's just incorrect. I'm so sorry. Healthy debate.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now, again, if you do violence, you're going to have weapons. Exhibits 5 and 6, please.
Don't.
Or actually, these are her fans. Violence. This is what leads. These are fans outside of her concert.
You might hair, rip it out.
Fighting,
My
hair
rip it
pulling.
out, sweetheart. First of all, my hair is this length. You're
Is this what you guys do? Just fist fights? All right,
Sweet,
Jetski,
a nice
you're gonna
hair,
go.
by
You're
the
gonna get
way.
weapons.
Thank you.
Let's show the next ones. A sword.
Okay.
Okay, a sword.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. Healthy debate. I think that you understand more than anybody that if there's bad blood with somebody, the claws come out, the swords come out, the weapons come out. You need to defend yourself in a situation where there is bad blood, and Taylor is doing exactly that. And I actually think that she's exhibiting a bit of strength here. Stand up for yourself as a woman, as a person, anybody. That if you feel strongly about something, you need to stand up for yourself. And if you have to bring out a knife to intimidate your haters, then you got to do that. Healthy debate.
Fair enough. What about making like an army? Having people follow you and build armies. I have have never done that on the internet. How can you possibly defend this?
Listen, I understand, and I do want to say, healthy debate, that you're lying right now about galvanizing fans on the internet and using them to your advantage. I do believe that Taylor Swift does do that. I am one of those proud fans to do that, and I think that you also kind of are, and I know that you're pretending like you're not for the sake of this argument, but healthy debate, I think that you're lying.
All right, fair enough. Healthy debate. Again, this is all from cursing. She does now, this violence will translate to her. We know her as a great actress as well, right? Have you seen her in a movie?
Wow.
Just loves shooting people.
What's this
This is
movie?
all from cursing. I don't know. I don't watch her stuff. You're a fan. Is she not in the movie?
Okay.
Is that her?
Here's the thing.
Maybe a
Healthy
little film
debate.
called Goodfellas, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Healthy debate. I'm gonna have to go ahead and see the undoctored footage of this to really tell that it is in fact Taylor Swift. But it also brings the question up: what did this guy do? What's happening here? Why does she need to come up on top of him with a knife or a gun in his face? Does she need to defend herself? Was he attacking her to begin with? Did she just wrestle that gun out of his hand moments ago? Is this her defending herself? In which case, I absolutely back up Taylor Swift. She must defend herself in any situation that she feels necessary. Healthy debate.
All right, now she hasn't denied the cursing. If you want to get to the next one as well. You can read these quotes for the people, the blind Mike who's watching, maybe he doesn't know. People are going to judge you anyway, so you might as well swear like a sailor. Blank you blanking blank, Taylor Swift. And the biggest mistake I made was staying in school. Drop out. These are messages to kids. You call her an icon, a leader. Like, these are horrific messages. And she's not denying it. These are all real quotes.
They look like real quotes, especially the "fuck you, you fucking fuck." That
Whoa,
doesn't
whoa,
sound.
whoa,
That
whoa,
doesn't
whoa,
sound.
Whoa,
Kid
time
show,
out, time out,
kid
time out.
show. This is where it starts.
Okay.
What's next?
Okay, you're right.
This is a PG healthy debate here. We cannot have swearing on this program.
Thank
Is
you,
that-
Phil.
Oh, is that Phil?
Yes, it's
Phil,
Phil.
I'm so sorry. My apologies go directly to you, Phil, and you only.
Thank you.
I will say it's tough to look at these quotes and think, wow, you know, she really she curses when she wants to curse. She does what she wants to do, and you know, she's encouraging the children. I think that telling people to drop out or to stay in school, drop out of school, whatever you want to do, whatever your path is right for you is what's right for you. Taylor Swift didn't go to college. I don't know what the end of her high school degree was about to be. So why is she this beacon of hope for children in school? Never once has she been like, kids have to go to school and this is what's going on. Like, I don't think that we need to look for Taylor when it comes to education. She's an educated woman all on her own. She did it her own way. I think kids can educate themselves at school any way that they want to. And back to the cursing, listen, she is not your princess. She is not the person that you need to look up to mold your life after. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And Taylor Swift is telling us that we can do that. Healthy debate.
Now, healthy debate. Is she potentially trying to get into this relationship because she's an out-of-work singer and the NFL has good health insurance?
I think.
And I guess it leads to the next one. Does she want to only be in this relationship because sweets mean unlimited booze? This is a lot of drinking. You, as a drinker yourself, waking up at 4 o'clock yesterday to just catch kickoff, like, you know, is this where it's going? Again, this is, remind you, cursing leads to violence, leads to drinking, leads to mosh pits, leads to drinking.
I side fully with Taylor Swift on this situation, healthy debate. I think that the only reason to go to a sporting event is to end up in a suite with free booze. I think that is the draw, especially for someone like her who may be a fan, but I don't know how much of a fan she really is of sports. So let her drink all of her drinks. And yes, she loves a drink. She is always talking about how much she loves drinks. She's always talking about, walking around the city with a cup of wine, like whatever she wants to do, she's doing it. And I am on her side about that. Healthy debate. I see nothing wrong with this.
So she's a modern day bottle thought, as we call it in Vegas. Like, you have a bottle, here the girls come, they don't want to talk to you. Okay, that's fine. Drinking leads to smoking. Very simple. I'm not. You're not even denying that. That's not doctored.
Right.
And then again, you talk about dropping out of school.
Wait a minute. Healthy debate. Is there a cigarette in that photo, or is it just a lighter?
No, I think there's much harder drugs. Again, we don't want to get FCC. This is. Oh, by the way, the FCC fine is up to $2,000 and a year in jail.
Healthy debate. Do you think or you know? Are you accusing Taylor of promoting use of hard drugs?
I'm just saying. A little friend of mine in Jersey, Jackie April Jr. He was just dealing little amounts of weed, and the next thing you know, he's dealing hard drugs in the Booten projects. I am, again, as a fan, trying to warn you, cursing is where we're going to lead to this. Okay. Whitney Houston, best singer of all time, ruined her career via crack.
So you're saying that the gateway to hard drugs is a lighter?
It's also cursing, which we started. Again, you talk about leaving college. This is the footage, you've seen it, of her leaving the stadium last night. Now pay attention real close. This is her message to the fans.
Drop out of school.
Hey, this is to kids? To kids watching. This is a school night. It is Yom Kippur. Shout out to all the Jewish people watching. I don't know if it's a good holiday or a bad holiday, but happy Yom Kippur or sad Yom Kippur. Either way, I do know it's Yom Kippur. But kids had off school today, but now they think they don't have to go back. Tuesday, tonight is a school night. What do we say about that?
Again, I'm not so sure the legitimacy of those clips. I don't even think that it was in the correct tone of her voice. I think if I were to hear Taylor say, drop out of school, I would know that it's her saying it's drop out of school. And listening to that and having listened to hours and hours of Taylor Swift before, I can confidently say that those are not her words, that is not her voice, and that is either AI generated or it's somebody doing a voiceover healthy debate.
All right, potentially. This is one of my guys potentially doing good work. Shout out Rico Ride at 3. Good job. Can we get the car picture as well? I don't see a seatbelt. Cursing, violence, mosh pit, smoking, crack. No seatbelts.
Healthy debate. This is Travis Kelce's car, and it is kind of an older car. It's some sort of, it's a souped up something convertible, clearly probably like a 70s, 80s type car. A lot of those cars don't have seatbelts. So, healthy debate, do you think that Travis Kelce is actually endangering Taylor Swift by taking her away from all of her security, putting her into this convertible that has no seatbelts, and driving her around Kansas City without a care in the world, open for all to see and mock and endanger her, really?
No, I think he's actually saving a life, because if she got behind a wheel boozed up like that, she'd be pulled over in 3 seconds. And this is the last one, maybe, again, and we don't want to get political, but pro-global warming here. She just wants winter all the time. What's going on? It's the last one.
I understand how this looks, and I know that my girl Taylor does not want winter all the time because she is a fan of the fall. She loves the fall. She likes to watch the leaves changing. She is someone who appreciates foliage. She's written 2 albums about it, basically, and I just know for a fact that she is not a fan of global warming. She wishes it were fall. She likes the winter. She's okay with all that.
All right, again, I'm just, as a fan, this is where it starts. This is the slippery slope. We've seen it with many actresses. All right, get into the second quarter. If you want to call in to Kelce, I'm sorry, Kelce, Keegs, we'll take the calls. Load up 4 right now.
Yeah, nobody called about Taylor Swift. Do you want me to,
All right, so then.
I have calls lined up for everything else other than Taylor Swift.
It goes to show you, maybe the #1 debate show on the whole internet, nobody cares about Taylor Swift.
Nobody cares about Taylor Swift.
Say we're talking about Mariah Carey, Rebecca Black, Celine
I have
Dion.
one.
You have one?
I have one.
Through. I mean, your girl is just tanking the ratings.
Listen, people are sick of talking about this. I'm with them.
We got Niles from Denver.
They haven't seen this stuff.
Okay, that's true.
Go ahead. You're on with Kelce Keegs.
All right. Hey, Rico and Kelce. I got a twofer. Number one is that Taylor Swift probably could have done a better coaching job yesterday than Matt Eberflus' healthy debate. And number 2, healthy debate, To Pimp a Butterfly was robbed of winning Album of the Year at the Grammys in 2016. Healthy debate.
Who was robbed?
Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. I mean, you're just robbing people at Grammys. The floor is yours. We'll end on that.
Listen, as far as the Grammys are concerned, take it up with the Academy, okay? That's not Taylor Swift's fault. So she puts out banger after banger. I'm sorry that she is a lyrical genius, a musical mastermind, and she continues to stack up Grammys, so much so that she barely has room on her shelf. That's not anybody's fault. The first thing was something about the coaching.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's on you. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, no, good showing. Listen, again, I came in as a fan, worried about you. You know, it's a good showing. We'll let you out. As I am a gentleman, I opened the door.
Thank you.
Kelly,
Please don't try to pick up any crack rocks.
Rico, before Kelly goes,
girl, yeah, go ahead.
the chat wants to know, did Taylor Swift's dad buy her first album being gold?
Did Taylor Swift's dad buy the album being gold, her first album?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're talking
Like, did he buy it basically enough times for it to be gold? But he'd have to buy it 500,000 times.
Yes,
Oh,
the
people are
chat said
saying
that.
like her dad is rich. I don't think her dad is rich. I don't think her dad is
This
rich
is what I'm
like
working with on the back. It's fine. Again, please get home safely.
Thank
No
you.
crack rocks
Thank
on the
you.
way out. Thank
I'll
you.
see myself out.
Yeah, all right. Thank you
Bounce
very
in the
much.
chat.
It was a good show. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Be safe. All right. I thought that was good. Nobody cares about Taylor Swift. I think I won. None of that stuff was doctored. Phil, does any of that stuff look doctored?
Phil, was it doctored?
Doctored?
My bad. I'm watching it.
No.
right.
I'll respond for Phil because I was the one who did put it together. And
Yeah, exactly.
none of it was
It's all
doctored.
true.
All reliable
It's all
sources,
true,
all
folks.
MLA formatting. It was very scholarly.
It's all true. All right. I know we held you up for a little bit with that. We had some fun with that one. It's good to get somebody in there and bouncing around. Let's go halftime, and then we're going to load the back end.
Awesome.
Oh.
Gather round. No retreat. No surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight.
All right, third quarter, real quick. I'll make one statement. I think the college football, I actually hope Georgia loses. We are in for an all-time it's just a feel. It feels like 07, bouncing around. A lot of good teams. People aren't seeing coming. I think Wazoo's really good. I hope they always go through Washington. The whole Pac-12, the SEC. I think we're in for an all-time college football year, and it's gonna set the tone for next year when we get to 12. It's even better. Who would have thought Notre Dame Duke could be headlining a slate? But that's where we're at. All right, load them up. Let's get them through quick.
All right, we got Franchise from Cleveland.
Sick name. Franchise, you're on.
You're up.
Hey, Rico. Healthy debate. Mac Jones is the quarterback Bo Callahan from the movie Draft Day.
I don't know. What does that mean? He's a bust? We didn't really see Bo get to play. We only saw, one game. So, I don't know. That's a tough one. Listen, I think Mac Jones will be good. I bet the Patriots yesterday big. They have the Jets number. It's what they do. Interested to see. I don't know. Mac Jones is what he is. I think he's okay. I don't think he's Bo Callahan's a weird setup. Fictional character. I can't do that one.
Healthy debate. You can't be Bo Callahan when you're the fourth quarterback taken off the board.
Yeah, that too. All right. He didn't draw. Give me the next one. Stretching. Must be drunk.
This is must be the Taylor Swift today.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Seabass from CMass.
Okay, Seabass from CMass.
Hey, Rico.
What's up?
Hey, so healthy debate. I think we're going to watch what we call a healthy debate, because if you got two morbidly obese people arguing over what type of junk food's worse from you, isn't that a non-healthy debate no matter what, even if it's peaceful?
Who are those two people you're talking about?
So you're saying healthy debate before everything. If you got two people morbidly obese talking about fast food, that's not a healthy debate, even if they're letting each other talk.
I think you're just giving a hypothetical.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's an unhealthy debate. But as long as they're polite, that's what we do here. You saw me, polite. We don't doctor footage. We're nice. Open the door. You don't see that. Used to be a guy in here who hosted a show at 12 o'clock. Big guy from Mississippi. Again, we don't name names, but I have proof of him not opening the door for two women in this office if we want to run the footage. Next one.
Healthy debate. Who did you think he was talking about? Did you have someone in mind, two people in mind, or no?
Around here? Yeah, I had a few, but
choice.
I don't know.
This is Jack from Dayton.
Okay. What's up, Jack? Jack.
What's going on, Rico? First time, long time, healthy debate. The Chicago Bears and the New York Jets should be in the ACC instead of the NFL.
Yeah, so the Bears, I said it today on the rundown. Dan, the off-the-field stuff for the Bears feels very Jets. You can be a dumpster. There's a lot of bad teams. The Lions went 0-16 a couple of years ago, or maybe it's 10 years ago, whatever it was. The Jets have been bad. Arizona's been bad. There's been Tampa. Everybody's been bad throughout the years. It's the off-the-field stuff that really turns you into dumpster fire. That's why being a Mets fan is so painful, because it's the guy getting sick on a fucking plane, Mr. Met doing this. Like, it's crazy. That when the on-the-field stuff becomes less of a story than off-the-field stuff, that's when you really know you're a disaster, and that's where the Bears are at right now.
Yeah, case in point with the Jets, fucking Garrett Wilson, Zach Wilson going after it, Michael Carter, the running backs coach. It's not a good sight to see.
No, that's when you start getting into that. I mean, the FBI potentially is going at this guy's house, which we talked about. We want to let that story play out, but there's crazy stuff going on with the Bears. Give me another one, Dukes.
This is backpack
From Alaska,
from
right?
Alaska. Yeah, you
All
had
right.
this one in there. Here we go.
Rico, backpack here. Healthy debate. Most famous person from Staten Island. Go. Emilio Estevez.
I didn't even know Emilio Estevez was there. I'm going to go with my boy Pete Davidson, who's putting up some numbers right now. Who's the new girl he's dating from Outer Banks?
Madeline Klein.
Madeline Klein. Yeah, I mean, he's putting together a roster. Like Kim K asked him to take a shower. We saw that TikTok. Funny guy. Goes to prove. I think the quote, again, we don't doctor quotes. I think the quote was from Marilyn Monroe. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything, even the dirty stuff.
Nice.
Pretty sure that's the accurate quote. So we'll see. Pete Davidson, cleaning it up. Friend of a friend. Met him once, I think.
I went to summer camp with Pete Davidson. He can ball. The video of him at UNLV looked a little shaky, but he can ball.
He can
for sure.
play. He can definitely play. I met him as a young kid as a basketball camp. I saw him perform stand-up at 14. Some people in my direct circle. Worked with people in his direct circle. Nice guy. Doesn't really big-time anybody. I like him. Tell him to come through. I'd like to see him come through the office, too. Dukes, give me one more. We're going fourth quarter.
All right, this is Moon from Michigan. He wants to talk about tipping.
Tipping.
Oh, not fucking chicken. Tipping. Like a waitress.
Yeah, I fucking said tipping, you idiot.
Time out.
Hey, Moon, get your head out of your ass so you actually hear something, all right?
He said tipping. Go ahead.
Tipping. Okay. Rico, I need.
Sorry, dropped him.
Time out. You
My
can't
hand
come at my
Sorry,
guys
my
like
hand
that.
slipped.
We heard you say tipping.
My hand
Hold
slipped.
back if you want. We'll end the show with you. All right, one more now, then we'll go fourth quarter. How many you got lined up?
We have 10. I gotta
Oh,
call.
really?
I gotta
All right,
answer
we'll go
a
heavy
couple more.
fourth quarter. That's fine. All right, give me this one.
All right, this is Steve from Barrow. He wants to talk about Wu-Tang.
Ahead of my time, Steve.
It's Barstow, not Barrow. But anyways, healthy debate. Ghostface Killer, the best member of Wu-Tang. Go ahead.
Yeah, listen, a little ahead of my time. I'm gonna throw the floor to my boy Jetski over there. You're younger than me, but did Wu-Tang come across you? I really didn't listen to him, to be honest. I didn't listen to him at all.
A little bit. I'm partial to Method Man because he's Long Island guy. So I will go with Method Man. I also like ODB a lot, Old Dirty Bastard. So I don't know. I'm not too deep in the Wu-Tang catalog.
I think I met Method Man at the mall. But Redman, is it Redman? Redman's cribs when he's playing PlayStation on the floor.
Yeah, just
and
a
he's got
trap
the
house.
guy asleep. Oh, that was
Amazing.
all time.
Yeah.
I heard that was planned, but it kind of ruins the.
They like pour water back into the ketchup to make it last longer on the crib.
Yeah, it's unreal. He's got the guy asleep. He's like, oh, that's my boy Phil, and he's just asleep. It's unbelievable.
I met Method Man 2 weeks ago at a lacrosse player from Hempstead.
I think he's a big Jet fan too.
Yeah, he
Huge.
I think you guys would like him. All right,
Hard Knocks.
go fourth quarter. Tell him to move quick. We're going fast. We might leave some on the table. Go ahead.
I'm going to randomly put someone. This is Dom from Chicago.
Dom, you're up.
Here we go. Okay. Healthy debate. I think the criticism against Justin Fields is getting a little too much. Like, if you put him in the same situation as Jalen Hurts, I think he's the same guy. You build that offensive line, he will be all right. What do you think, Rico?
Yeah, I've had this take with quarterbacks for a while. I almost think it's better to sit them for a little while. When you throw them into the fire, you're only almost expediting the clock of how bad they can look quicker. Like, I get you want to start your number one pick, but maybe wait a little while, let them develop. I don't know. I think, especially on a bad team, like it worked out. It looks like it's working out for Jordan Love to a degree. It worked out for Rodgers. It worked out for Steve Young. Like, maybe let's let a guy sit for just a little bit and take a look, because if you're on a bad team, it's going to be a shooting gallery and you're running for your life. So I don't know if Fields is elite. I don't know if Fields is awful. I just know the team's awful, and that's a no-win for anybody. But at this point, he would have been starting anyway, so I guess the point is moot. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I just think they're bad. They're bad everywhere off the field. They also played the Chiefs. They're going to lose by 60. So it is what it is. Next one.
Will from Bama.
What's going on, Rico?
What's up? Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, man. I want to talk about how the 17th game and how I think it's a catastrophe. Listen, we went 40-plus years playing 16 games. Why do we have to add a 17th game, ruin all the records? The next time somebody breaks a record, it's going to feel hollow. And one of these super-duper young good quarterbacks is going to break a passing record. I'm going to be like, well, it is what it is. Because
Yeah,
you give them an extra game. It used to be
I think the way the record books I agree with you. It's I don't like 17 because it's odd. You get guys with now you got 9 home games. It's not true. But we all know where it's going. It's going to 18, and the Super Bowl is going to be President's Day. It's just President's Day weekend. That's how it goes. We know that's what they wanted to do from time immemorial. It's what they wanted to do. I think in the record books, you should just have the same way with baseball. If you did it in 154 games, 162 games, football should break the record book down to guys passing records in 14 games, 16 games, 17 games, and then 18 games. Just break it up. Because I agree with you. Like, when you say passing record, just put them all in one sentence. Well, this guy did it in 14. He threw for that much. So, like, you know, it is what it is. But we all know that's why they're going to 17 so they could go to 18. Give me the next one.
Mac from Lake Geneva.
Tame on a Monday. Go ahead.
Rico, not happy with you picking Wisconsin Badgers back in the beginning of the season to win the national championship. You mushed them against Washington.
All right, hold on. Pull the tape. Two teams that I have picked forever are Wisconsin and Oklahoma State. Forever I've had their futures. So don't say I mushed them. I mushed them 10 times before. I just wasn't popular hosting the #1 debate show in the country, and you could call in to complain. I've had Wisconsin. I love their style forever, and that race is not done. Don't count them out. They lost to Wazoo. It's a good team. Wazoo's going to be 10-2 or 11-1. Wisconsin is very much alive. You see Ohio State? They look very mortal. Michigan, we don't know dick about. The Colt, if they're not doing after-hours activities with the Bull Boys, you know, I don't know what's going on in Happy Valley. I don't think they look very good. We'll see. Wisconsin's in this race. I'm telling you. Don't quit on the Badgers. Don't quit on the Badgers.
Wisconsin can't. Come on. They just lost. They got blown their brakes off by Washington State.
Washington State's a good team. It's impossible to go undefeated. Doesn't sound like you're a Wisconsin fan. Me and Greg Gard are like this, bro. I don't know if you've seen the videos. I like Wisconsin. Don't give up hope.
I absolutely hate Greg Gard.
Don't give up hope.
All day.
Don't give up hope. The Badgers are very much alive in this. Call me in 3 weeks when they're making a run in the top 10.
I'll call you in 3 weeks to complain again.
All right. I like that. I like the energy. Call of the day, by the way. You don't have to suck my balls to be the call of the day. You can fucking punch me in the face to be the call of the day. Hypothetically, healthy debate. Next one.
We got one more with name and location, and then you want to go?
Yeah, then run through. Don't take any more, and then we'll run through the last ones.
All right.
Go ahead.
This is Ben.
Move them quick, Ben.
Hey, how's it going, Rico?
What's up?
Healthy debate. I haven't seen any sport fall off more than NBA basketball. I would rather watch paint dry than watch NBA basketball in the regular season. I think it's going down the shitter. College basketball has always been better, but it's only gotten worse.
Well, listen, college basketball is not better in terms of actual basketball. Like, you can't deny that. It's just how it is. These guys in the NBA, they don't miss. They don't miss. What I will say is when teams run stuff in the NBA, like I see the highlights and you see the nerd stuff that I do with the sets and things like that, it's unbelievable. The problem is the regular season just truthfully doesn't matter. Like the Warriors being the 6th last year, nobody cared. College, they live and die with that every game. They have way less, obviously, to get to the tournament. I say it, too. The Lakers and 76ers or Boston, big games, Warriors, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Those guys that game doesn't mean anything. The big-time college games, they're camping out. They're fucking going to school with these kids. Like, they mean much more. The environment is insane. The NBA will never be able to replicate that when you have adults going to the game. When you have wacko college kids, it's a much better environment.
Healthy debate. Do you think a shortening of the NBA season could help?
Potentially, yeah. To be honest with you, like potentially, but I think it's the same thing. Like I think they're in a position where they just, if you cut it down to 72 or 62, will they play every game? Because we've seen load management like work its way out. The NBA is a much better product, but it's tough when the regular season doesn't mean a fucking thing. It just doesn't mean a thing. And with football dominating all the way through to about President's Day, it's the same with college. Like, and then college owns the March thing. So, like, when does the NBA really own the world?
Beginning of the summer.
Yeah, it's tight. You know, like but even then they got baseball competing. Like,
yeah, do they though?
No, I mean it's still out there. It's still out. You got the
there.
NFL. I'll tell you this. I mean, I think more people might care about the NFL draft in April. Like, there's a lot of things popping up.
Healthy debate. People care about baseball for the first month when you get back to the stadium, get peanuts, get some beers. But in June, beginning of June, May, Basketball kind of owns.
Yeah, that's how it
Healthy
goes.
debate. I wouldn't even say just the first month. I'd say just like opening day the first week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Healthy debate. That's coming from a baseball guy.
Yeah,
too.
it's fair. No, I agree. But the NBA doesn't have a lot of lifespan either. So next one. It's a good call too.
How many random callers you want?
What do we go? Let's go 4 more, and then we end it.
Heads up to the callers. I'm not going to tell you if you're on or not.
Yeah,
I'm going to
just
press.
fire it
You
up.
might be on.
Fire it up.
You're on.
If you can hear me, go.
This is Irvin.
Irvin, Magic, go.
I'm calling about steak temperatures. What do you like? It's Yom Kippur. We're starving over here. You tell me, how do you get your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Healthy debate. I'm also a medium rare guy.
What did he say?
I think he said burgers.
Oh, medium rare as well.
And do you go same temp for a party till you're having a cookout? And you get like 50 burgers.
No, I'll tell. That's what sucks about a bar. I've never had a good burger cooked in mass at a barbecue. It's like max 10. Even with that, they got to do it in shifts. You got to have a guy really dedicated. When you go to like a picnic, something like that, 50, you're never getting them. Oh, I just said 50, but you're never getting.
I hear you.
All right, pal. All right, yeah. God bless. Next one. Happy Easter. God bless. Who's up? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, healthy debate. Kareem Hunt is not a good pickup for the Browns over Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Chubb's better, but you got to, when a guy's hurt, you got to go get somebody. His knee, where did he play that game? Pittsburgh? His knee's in fucking Hershey Park. Come on, you gotta go get a running back. People make overreactions to running backs. No, that's a crazy one. His knee went from Pittsburgh to Hershey Park, pal. Come on, you gotta go get a replacement.
Yeah.
You're on. Who's playing 60 minutes? Yeah, turn down 60 minutes.
Turn signal
That
every
show
time.
gives me fucking nightmares.
First time, short time. The Texas OU game should be played at nighttime, not at 11 o'clock. You should be at the fair all day, drinking beers all day. Game should be at nighttime. Stay fair, lights on, all that stuff. Downtown Dallas skyline. Healthy debate.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I also think that Ohio State, Michigan has only been played once at night. Is that true? Or never? It's a rarity. I think it's very, very rare. I got to double check. I'm pretty sure that's a noon. I don't know. I kind of like the Thanksgiving weekend. I kind of like that it kicks it off. Like, think about it. Like, if you're an Ohio State or a Michigan fan, you got butterflies all day. The Red River, it doesn't dictate your season.
Texas OU, though, is during Columbus Day weekend, usually during the Texas State Fair.
Right.
Right.
I don't hate it at night, though.
So my dad's not a college football guy at all, from Long Island, born and raised. Went out to Texas because my sister lives there now. Went to Texas OU game. My sister married into a Texas OU family. He said that the daytime, waking up, doing the tailgate the right way, going to the Texas State Fair was the coolest experience of his life.
All right.
So healthy debate. I'll go with my pops on this one.
All right. You said married into the Texas?
Texas, half OU.
Oh, okay.
On there.
There's a joke to be made there, but
Don't do it. Not my sister.
go ahead. Who's next?
Hey, Rico. You're a pussy.
Healthy debate? That's not very healthy.
Healthy debate is not a debate.
Anything to back it up? It's not a debate. You're just making statements. We can't have that. You got to say something. I've been open to anybody.
If he was to say healthy debate, you're a pussy because exhibit ABC, then he has
Exactly.
an argument.
Exactly. That's tough. They thought they were going to rattle me. It's a tough one. Next. If you can hear me, you're on.
Hey, Rico, healthy debate. Who was the 2019 NFL passing yards leader?
I don't know, to be honest.
Jameis Winston. Jets starting quarterback. Healthy debate. He is the spark that locker room needs. Great quarterback, great athlete, great leader. Why not?
Bad human. But
No. Time out. Are you pro crab?
Yeah, I'm pro crabs, but I mean he was making vagina jokes 4 years too late, dude. He's like that's a tough look when you're late to the party. Listen, the Saints now rides with Winston if Carr can come back. I don't know what the timetable is, but my Super Bowl future down the drain. We'll see how it goes. Listen, yeah, I think he's okay. He just got to get his eyesight fixed.
One last thing. Is Nate Oates a good human?
Yes, goes to church every Sunday.
Second chances.
Yeah. Did you see today? He's only taking high character guys in the transfer portal. Try again. Next one.
On the air.
What's up? My eye is killing me. Who's next?
On the air.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on.
Hello. All right. I'm from. I work at Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
I think they were down by like 4 Friday night. Evan Phillips comes out with the theatrics of like a closer's entrance. I don't think healthy debate. I don't think when you're down by 4, a closer needs an entrance.
No, that's the problem we saw when the Mets were on the brink of elimination and they're playing it with Diaz. They need common sense in sports. Like, there's got to be a backup song to that. He changes his song. But you don't know with athletes, they're fucking mental cases. If you don't play the song, does he get out of rhythm? Like, who knows? But, yeah, I agree with you. When the Mets played the trumpets down a million, we look like idiots. There's got to be a common sense person in sports. That's a good one. Give me one more.
Want to go rapid fire 3 more?
Yeah, 3 more.
I'm going to go the last 3.
Started late.
They were on for a while.
That's what we do. We're givers. We started a little late with the presentation. We give you back on the back end.
You're on.
Go ahead. You're up.
You're on.
Might be a problem with our
Dump.
system.
With us?
It's a random call.
Try
No,
the
not a
next one.
problem, but
It's all
it's
right.
not
Dump
too
him.
late
We
now.
got 2 more. Got it, Dukes?
Yep.
Who's up? Good? Good?
Yeah.
You're on. I can hear him. Try that. Yeah, go ahead. You're on. Yeah.
Oh, healthy debate. That guy that said "fuck you" is an absolute retard. Healthy.
2 wrongs don't make a right here. You might as well be at a Swift concert, buddy. Come on. Give me a last one. Let's end on a good one, please. That guy's dropping awful things on here. Come on
Healthy
now.
debate. You're on.
You're up.
Just want to say I'm a giant Billy Joel fan. He's the greatest singer-songwriter this world's ever seen, in my opinion. Healthy debate.
Yeah, and I don't know
Always
if you
thought
know.
You were a big fan as well.
Yeah, never had a drink in his
Until I saw
life.
your top 10 though.
Well, you don't like the top 10? I did release it on TikTok.
No. Not sure how you can include so many unbelievable songs in your top 10 and include a bunch of mid-level top 40 tracks at best and call yourself a real fan.
All right. Go ahead. This is a great one to end on. Okay. What are the mids? Go ahead. First off, I don't know it off the top of my head. I will say this. Number 1 is Summer Highland Falls. You have a problem with that?
Summer Highland Falls. Nope. Great song.
Okay.
My mids, I got them written down here just for you.
Sure.
Rosalinda's Eyes. What the fuck?
Bro, that's my own. You can't say I'm a simp fan. That's a deep track. I don't think I've ever heard him perform that live. I've seen him 10 times. It's a good song. I got into it in my late things. That's a good song. That's a
top
good
50 at best.
That's a good song. That's a personal preference. What's the next one?
Tell me where's Vienna? Where's Ballad of Billy Kid? Tomorrow is Today. Miami 20. What are we doing here?
I don't even know if tomorrow's today. Go ahead. Read my top 10. Read
God.
my top 10. Read my top 10. Read my top 10.
All right. You have Rosalinda's Eyes. Already talked about it. Moving Out. That's a top 20. I can have that.
You're going 10 to
Only
1.
the
You're
Good Die
going
Young.
10. You're going 10 to 1 now, right?
10 to 1.
All right. Rosalinda's Eyes. Moving Out. I love that. Heart Attack.
Yep. Only the Good Die Young.
Great
Top track.
one.
Piano Man. Obviously top 3. You may be right. I'm going to give that a top 35. I can't agree with you on that one. It's a good song, but it's not a top 10.
That's a good one.
Number 5, We Didn't Start the Fire. Overplayed. Can't stand it. Top 50 song.
You got to give a
so
guy
annoying to me at
credit
this
to
point.
somehow work in all those references. That we've never heard that before. That's unbelievable.
I mean, references all you want. I mean, it's not a great song.
It's a good song. Harry Truman, Doris Day. Come on. That's a good song. Go ahead. What's the next one?
You got Big Shot. I can see that top 10.
Oh,
That's all right.
that one got a second life at DJs when they play that.
Yeah, it did.
The remix with a Big Shot. I like that a lot. I also am not a Coke guy, but every time he says you had the fine caviar and the spoon up your nose, I do that on the dance floor. It plays well all the time.
Healthy debate, though, Rico. You said he's never had a drink in his life. He has 4 DUIs.
Yo, jet ski.
I'm just saying.
We're trying to fucking stack the deck here. You're suspended for a show. Next one.
What is this guy, Taylor Swift?
Yeah, exactly. Which I just made a point about the drinking jet ski. Well, that's sorry.
right,
So
you
now
got
that we peeled back the curtain and everyone saw that Oz is just a man behind the curtain here. He had a great line. He goes, "Hey, I'm really sorry about the ticket prices, but you guys wouldn't believe the price of my car insurance." So that's a good one too. Go ahead. What's 3?
3 is Scenes from Italian Restaurant. That's obviously top 3.
Might be his best. It really might be his best. That's 3 songs in one. Brenda and Eddie too. That's an unbelievable one. I think
Angry
is that the
Young
one?
Man, I love
Is that the same one? Hold on, I'm gonna. Is that the same one when he goes cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights?
That's right.
That's
the
an
one.
unbelievable line as well. What's the next one?
You got Angry Young Man. I love the beginning. I think the chorus
Intro's
gets a little
unbelievable.
dry.
I like the intro, man. Angry Young Man. I don't know if you noticed. Maybe that hits a little home with me. Maybe being an angry young man. So, that's personal preference. And then you already said Summer Highland Falls. All right, so give me your top 3 then, if you had to.
Top 3?
Yeah.
I think top 3 we agree on.
Really? All right, so you got a back end of 7. All right, it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, I don't know about
How many
that.
times have you seen him live?
On here. What's that?
How many times have you seen him live?
5, but I'm not from New York. I'm not
fair.
gonna call
No, I get it. Fair enough. He's always here more. Yeah. Healthy debate. I wanted to go Saturday in Gillette with Stevie Nicks, but the slate was too loaded. Yeah, I saw him in Philly. It was great. Keep calling back, bro. I like that. Anything Billy Joel. That's a good one. That's a good one to end on. That's a good one to end on. That's good.
Healthy debate. You missed Allentown. I think is a banger. I love Allentown.
I like the whistle, but I don't like Allentown.
My life too.
You know what it is for me? I think if you did a map, Allentown a little too close to Lancaster. So,
checks out.
We dropped that one down the list.
You going to any more shows before he closes at the Garden?
I'm gonna try, yeah, for sure. I think I want to go to New Year's Eve, because that to me that was his best live '99 when he did the Garden. The Millennium concert was unbelievable, unbelievable. I used to listen to that every New Year's Eve. All right. I also, by the way, was getting a lot of slack about Can't Hardly Wait in the chat comments. People like, how many 8th grade graduation parties did you go to? Well, when I was in 8th grade, assholes, I went to about 35. So am I going to 8th grade graduation parties now and getting gassed up? Probably not. That's problematic. But when I was going, I was watching them. 2-minute drill.
Okay, 2-minute drill. Touchdown score for tonight.
Yeah, we're not going big. We're going very low-key here. Simple. We worked out the last couple. Devontae Smith, plus 170.
If you were Mike McDaniel, would you have gone for the scoring record?
Yeah, I would have. But you worry about then guys getting into a fight, the violence, the back end, people using that as bulletin board material. But, man, set the scoring record. What's the difference? What was it, 73?
72, I think.
Oh, so he would have got it with 73? Yeah, kick the field goal.
Are you a loser if you complain about running up the score in pro sports?
Yeah, they have just as much of a way out there to defend themselves. It's one of those things, I guess, like if a team lost 2 quarterbacks within a week for some actually, you know what? They're professional athletes. They got a way to do it. The old saying, coach one team, worry about yourself.
If you were a Jets fan, would you have taken a free ticket on the 50-yard line with pregame field access to watch yesterday's game, or just sit in misery on your couch?
Not with 4 models sitting next to me and behind me. No chance am I going to watch that game in the rain. I was saying it to Feidelberg. Rain is worse than snow.
Terrible.
It's so bad. So bad. It's cold. I think it's colder than snow. Rain is the worst.
Is Josh McDaniels a doofus or a coward for kicking a field goal down 8?
He's just an idiot. I mean, a little bit of both. He's a complete moron. Like, you don't make you don't make, what were they, down 8?
Yeah.
To go down 5? It makes absolutely no sense. So dumb.
This is off a blog that you wrote. Are roller coasters giant medieval death traps that as a society we need to abandon?
Yeah, so these people in Canada got stuck upside down. It wasn't necessarily a roller coaster, but it was a ride. But the point remains the same. Roller coasters as a kid, nothing better. It was like a badge of honor. You go to Hershey Park, you go to Six Flags. Even if you were staying the whole week and you could make it up on the back end, you had to hit all of them in the day. Now you get banged around, you get a headache. Roller coasters, like, no thanks. And being stuck upside down with that, what do you talk about? Who are you looking at? Like, that seems like a fucking nightmare. All the blood is rushing your head. Nightmare.
Is Dak a loser for his post-game statements, basically blaming the media for the Cowboys being overhyped?
Yeah, when you put that star on your helmet, you can end on this one. When you put that star on your helmet, they're going to come for you with the crown. You might as well be the Yankees, the Braves, the Lakers. Like, you're going to play for Dallas. Get the pressure. You can't be crying about people putting you ahead of it. You're supposed to be good. That's what the Cowboys are going to do. Final word.
You want to hit the poll first?
Oh, yeah, let's hit the poll. What are we, 6-0 lifetime?
Yeah, 6-0 lifetime.
6-0 lifetime. Let's see where we're at. Damn, man. Another one, boys. 7-0. Approval ratings. Unbelievable. Shout out Espo, by the way. I ride there for him. Good for you, Espo. Free Bull Don't Lie shirt for you. All right. Final word. Let me make this real quick. Kirk's got a live show in Saco on Saturday, pay-per-view. One of the most entertaining guys. I think people are getting married. They might consummate the marriage live on stage. We got a couple of guys in the mix from here. Shout out Coleman. Got a couple of bad guys in the mix in terms of producers. We'll see where that goes with that. But go check out Kirk's show live in Saco. Man's a trivia champion, a leader, and one of the most entertaining guys we got. Pay-per-view. Shout out the Minifans. I thought that was a great show. Again, no doctored footage. Interested to see if Kelly can get these people to rig poll ballots, see where we're going. Like and subscribe. Great job behind the glass. I know there's a lot of stuff and nonsense with that move. Jet ski, obviously, getting things up against it. Kind of late here. Great show. Enjoy it. We will see you tomorrow. Any final word?
No.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Go like and subscribe.